Hi, this is Tim from Tigrit Astronomy, and I'm going to take a look at a suggestion that's been posted to ASCOM Talk by Daniel van Noord from Optec. And Daniel's noticed a problem where, with the local server implementations, where if it's activated from an elevated client, something that's running as administrator, then the local server gets activated as an administrator also, which is not really great. But the real problem is if there's already an unelevated version running, then the system will start a second copy, and then there will be two copies, and they will fight for the serial port, and one of them will fail. So it is actually a real problem, and I think it's a good catch by Daniel. So let's take a look at it in action and see what the problem is. So I've remoted into my observatory, and I have three PowerShell windows running. These top two are normal user window. They don't have administrator rights, and this bottom one is running elevated. You can see it says administrator in the title bar, and it's in the system32 directory by default. So we'll new up a driver, and I'm going to use the Digital Domeworks driver, and we can new up a driver just like this in PowerShell. And if I Alt Tab, we should see the drivers running, and there it is. And you can see that there is one registered client. So if we go into this second user mode window and do the same thing again, now you can see that registered clients has gone up to 2. So far so good. And now we try that in the administrator window, and registered clients hasn't increased, it's stayed at 2. So what's happening? So we Alt Tab, and there's our original copy running there, but down here is a second copy running now. So we now have 2 instances of the driver open, and this is a problem. The local server is only supposed to ever run once. It's supposed to be a singleton. So if we connected both of those drivers, one of them would fail because it wouldn't get access to the serial port. So this is a problem, and I think Daniel's done a good job researching this, and he's come up with the fix for it as well. So if we just clear down these instances by calling the dispose method, and it should be in the history buffer, I think. Yeah, there we go. So there we go, they're both gone. And okay, so the fix is just to add a registry key, and in the registry editor here, this is my driver's app ID entry, and this is under HKey local machine software classes app ID, and then the driver app ID grid. And this stuff will already be here. Let's look at it in VS Code because it's clearer. All this stuff will already be here from the driver when it was installed and registered. And the fix is to add this key, which tells the system to always run the local server with the same permissions as the logged in user. So as long as the logged in user hasn't turned UAC off, which is something that I strongly recommend you never do because it weakens your security, then this will mean that the local servers always run without elevated permissions, which is exactly what you want. So if we go into the registry editor, there we are, registry editor, and we add that key. So new string value run as, and we edit the value and set that to interactive user, run as interactive user. Perfect, and that's the fix done. And now if we recreate instances of the driver, and we have to Alt Tab to it, there it is. So one client registered, and second copy, 2 clients registered, and into the elevated command prompt here, and there we go, registered clients 3. Perfect, it works perfectly. I think it is a problem that we should fix, and I think it should be added to the local server template for future new drivers. So that's that. Thanks, Daniel, for finding that. And I've been Tim from Tigret Astronomy. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.